All right, I'm gonna get stuck in. I already got drums rigged. I already got the autofill rigged. I already got the. The thing, subharmonicon. That's rigged. Anyways, hope your evening is going well. Hey, what's going on, bruh? I don't think I'm going to start the video up during the patching. I'm going to leave that for like post-patching performance puke. Because I needed something that started with a P. What is jiggling on this stand? Oh, the entire stand is wiggling in the bass. That's not cool. Now it's not. There we go. Francisco. Hola. Oh, I got the clock at about 1:08 here. Just cruising along, doing things. I did put the Electus Versio on this guy. So, what do we need here? We got regen. Regen works pretty much the same. Blend works pretty much the same. I kind of want to listen to it a little bit first. Let's do that. I'm just going to go ahead and plug in the subharmonicon. Oh, you're not playing. Okay, size is the delay time. So same kind of thing. Time, density. Now, what is the index? The amount of LFO sent to the delay lines. Okay. So that's pretty much the same. Let's slow this down. Structure changes how the delay lines are connected with each other. Okay, so this is the clean. It's like right at an eighth note right there. Or we can put it on shimmer. As you turn up the density here, or the spread, those delays start to devolve into reverbs. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. There, nice chorus. And that thing is just still going. We're sorry, your regen is too high. Please turn it down or suffer the consequences. Okay. Yeah. Cool, bro. Cool. It's almost like the... Actually, we just had a jam session on Tuesday. Yeah. The problem is that putting cameras in there is going to be nearly impossible. It's unfortunate. We're looking to get a new space, to be completely honest. I'm looking for, like, commercial real estate. We need, like, a warehouse-type space that we could just set up and then split it between Beard Stank, Jake from Signals, and myself. And that would be super, super cool. I'd be able to kind of spread out a little bit more, and, you know, that'd be dope. But, I don't know. To be completely honest, we haven't been looking super duper seriously, but I think it's about time. I think it's about time to kind of like start that process. We're in G minor today, so I think some nice arpeggios would be a good idea. So let's do that. In fact, let's just do this. Let's wire envelopes. Uno, a dos, a tres. Envelopes. And then let's just randomly drop a cable on the floor for no reason. It's gone forever. Trace. And let's see. Oh, well, we can use super short cables for a couple of those boys, which is nice. So I'm going to go number one. Oh, I can use super short cables for all of them. Too bad I don't have enough. Damnation. Pardon me. I'll just use little blue guys. I've got a bunch of these little blue guys. I don't know why I bought so many blue guys. Okay, so number one is going to go to the 1U VCF. Number two will go into the left in, and number three will go to the right FM in of the Popple. And let's make sure that these guys are actually configured to a decent place. They are not. No, let's just change all of these things and then put it as the default preset so we can stop screwing with it every single time. I'm going to save that. I'm going to set that as the default. Boom. Nice. All right. Okay. Now we just need to wire up oscillator. Hey, jerk. Jerk face jerk. Number one, go here. And I think 2 and 3, I'm going to go into the Weston. Everything should be tuned. I tuned everything to the subharmonicon because that's the thing that's like the hardest to like actually tune. Which is sort of dumb, but it's It's kind of because it has like an internal quantizer and stuff like that, it makes it a little bit less open to that kind of thing. Man, I really wish I didn't have to use a ginormous cable. Do I have to? If we just went like this, is that gonna... it does. It does reach. Cool. Cool, bro. Cool, bro. Cool, bro. And that, no, it's not even tight. These guys I'm going to have to use a big cable for. So, left side, splat. Right side. Cronk. And then 3 cables for outputs. We'll go voice 1 here. Voice 2, left side. That's right, folks. We're patching 3 voices simultaneously. That guy there. Switch those to mono. Mono. And then 3 and 2 here. Okay. Now I just need to hit play. I need to have a clock. And then start making some notes. Thought about a really short one, like 4-note one. Yeah, we should be getting something. Well, it would help to hook up the mixer. This is very, very true. I'm kind of thinking, what do we do with the mixer? Do we send it through the sea legs? Could. I feel like I should send it through something, like give it its own effects, you know? I don't know. For now, let's just not patch it with giant cables, even though I may have to undo it later on. We'll see. Sometimes putting all of those parts through an effect unit can get a little bit busy. All right. I'm going to give myself a kick, just so I can listen to the delay time. A little bit slower. A little bit slower. Nice, 3/16. Perfect. All right, shut up. Okay, cool. Oh, I love modulating filters with sample and hold. I mean, you can't beat that. You know, something funky like it's like instant rhythm. Now you have a rhythm. Chris. Yuck, 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 yuck. Part 2, which is really part 4. Let's make it 7. Turn on some gates. I knew a guy who did a whole show based on his accordion playing. And it was kind of crazy. Like, he would use a MIDI accordion and like trigger parts and stuff from an arranger keyboard by using buttons on his accordion. And he just had a whole band. Like, it was all just like programming, and then he would just play corny songs and sing at the same time. But it was all coming from his accordion. I mean, it was impressive. Awful taste, but great execution. FR1X. It's ASO. Oh, you have, it's the V accordion. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Damn, dude, that's a pricey instrument. Fuck. Does it have, yeah, it does. It has the hex or the button keys on the other side too. Good. Like, I like the legit, like the old school where they've got like that Janko keyboard on one side that's all just like squares, and you know, just dudes playing like Bach pipe organ fugues and stuff, and he's just kind of barely moving his hands. It's crazy. Interesting. That sounds like a fascinating story. Channel 3, what do we got? We got nothing yet because nothing's playing. Where are we on? Part 3, we need to be on part 5. We got 5, we got 7. Let's do an 8 to kind of give some kind of basic fabric. Let's bring this guy down. Actually, let's go down more. Terror. Simon. Okay, you all exist. Now we need to do the thing. We need to just do it right now, get all of the subsequences set up and ready to go. transpose on. Let's just turn them on for all of the sequences. So 2 whole notes, transpose on. That way, when it comes time to actually do the thing, they're all ready to go. So 2 whole notes, transpose on, and then we go to the next menu. Do the thing here. Let's see here. Well, a -4 would be a good one. And a +3 would be okay, and then a -2 would be okay also, I think. -4, -4, +3, -2. I think that'd be okay. That seems good. -4, -4, +3, -2. Now let's see if it works. Down to E flat major. We cool. All right, cool. Bass. Time for bass. Let's just do this already. -4, -4, +3, -2. So it's basically half G minor, half like it goes down to like E flat and then B flat and then F for a while. Place stereo oscilloscope on, please. Thank you. Okay. Cool. Cool, bro. Cool, bro. It is time, I think, also to set up a long fading modulation here. So we're just going to go like slow 32 beat rise and fall. Boom. Keep it super easy. All right. You know what? Yeah, I don't like the fill that I have on here. I'm going to reset this chain. So it's going to go slow, 2 measures low, 3 measures low, half note low, half note random. That's the first half. Slow, 2 measures low, slow, 1 measure low, half note low, quarter note, no, not square, quarter, I got, damn it, slow, 2 measures low, 3, half note low, half note, slow, go, half note low, quarter note random, quarter note chain. It's better. All right, I'm just going to stop the clock for now. So I think it'll make, you know. What's the gliss? I don't know what that is. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah. I've seen those. Those are super cool. And they got the lights built into them and stuff. Yeah, super cool. Gestures can be recorded for up to 75 seconds. That's awesome. Hello, Michelle. I used to have an SH, what is it? The SH201, that like virtual analog one that they had. That had a D beam. That's one of the few keyboards I don't really regret selling. Had a hell of a horrible aliasing on it. Like the CPU clock was just shit. Just like it was so easy to just like open the filter up, and now everything sounds like crap. It's just bad. But that had a D beam. It was always fun to play with. I've got one on my Juno G also. Okay, R bar, you can just wait. Bass. We're doing bass. All right. You have a red. You have a red cable. Hey, Beavis. You have a red cable somewhere. All right, that guy there. And let's go. Let's go wave transform. That's such a corny name. I don't know if I like it or if I hate it. The wave transformer. Come on, guys. That's the best you could do. I mean, is it true? Is that really the best you could do? Let's go into channel 4 of the Quadrax. That way I can do some interesting stuff with this envelope, and then like water, since water is sitting right there, we could do like take like an output, go into that bad boy, and then use it like for time. That would be cool. Fortunately, we're gonna have ginormous cables everywhere. There's no hope for it. There's no solution for it. Schlorp. Can we feed this guy through? Yeah, we can. Yeah, theoretically, but that stuff should sort of be filtered out too, um, can I get away with using a tiny little guy here? That'd be nice. I could use a tiny guy. Oh, I bet you it might reach. It might actually reach. Tiny cable input of the complex out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's use a semi-tiny cable, and also going to take the sub-square. That seems satisfactory. I'm like, we also have a velocity, and I almost kind of want to use the velocity for just a little bit of filter excitement. Might as well, you know, make your bass line just a little bit more lively. Just a little bit more lively, you know? Okay, what we do with our bass? Should we make it 16? Yeah, let's make it 16 notes long. Turn the gate up for all of these. Or not. Da-da, da-da. That'd be cool. You gonna play? Oh, clock's off. Okay, now velocity. Okay, now we also have water coming in here on D, so we're going to change that to, I think, warp. Let's put it on bipolar. Oh, and let's tame that way down. Way too much. And the little envelope is like just flexing away, warping itself. You cool. You cool. Hey. Hey! Hey, you're not even getting... Stop it. There's no... You're not getting a clock. Just stop. Quit it. Quit it. I will beat you silver and black. Too late. It's already been done. Okay, anyways. One thing I think I want to do right now. All of my cable ties are one giant homogenized wad of Velcro. We're going to make some sub clusters here. Since these guys are already run and ready to go, kind of open this up a little bit more if we just kind of get that shit out of the way. So we got bass, we got arpeggios, we need leads, we need maybe like a cool, like a gated whatchamajig, you know. Okay, wait. You're running clock. Oh no, it's not though. So now it is. Okay, so I'm going to lock in a gate pattern on the turning machine. Yeah, it's on an 8-note gate, so we can always swing it over and turn it into a 16-note pattern. I like a nice 8-note pattern, like concise, you know. Let's see here. So something that would be cool for that would be just like, here, let's take like part 1 here, and we'll just make real quick envelope, like whatever it happens to be, and then go like white noise through. Who's got the most stereo of all stereo-ness in their stereo filters? Who's got the widest? Oh, you know, it probably would be the moon phase. Because that's kind of the point, is mid-side filtering, expanding things into embiggeness or something. I am just mixing up all kinds of cable colors today, and I don't know what's going on. It's madness. It's chaos. It's insane. It doesn't reach. Oh, you. No, I think it barely reaches. I don't know if it's gonna fit the. No, that's okay, right? That's not horrible. It's not the tightest cable I've ever run. No, it probably is. It's got some flex to it. I really don't like it. God damn it. Let's not. Why chance it? Why, add stress? Jack's too stressed? Get cable long. From Blammo. What do we got? There, that's what we got. Okay, so here would be a cool thing. Take another output of the water, because it's doing such lovely 16th note modulations, and put it into the stereo spread. You know, like that. And then I'm going to take this envelope and go shwa over the top. Be like, here, envelope. Go into the... Okay, thing is, I actually also want this to be, we're going to put this into the junction here. All right. And then I want to add an every 8 measure falling envelope, just kind of thing, you know? Oh, son of a bitch. We're like out of cables. It's official. It's official. He's a suitor. Name the movie. Do it. Do it now. Jay, son of Jay. Greetings. This guy's gonna go. Let's not use a super long pink cable if we don't have to. I don't think we have to. I think we can just go shorty yellow guy here into channel 2 of the junction. All right. And then that summed output is going to go into the CV in. Now, it's only going to work if I play the sequencer. So now it should go like every 8 measures. It should just be like. High pass white noise might be better automatically. Oh, Lordy! Okay, but we put it send only. I don't like it yet. No, sir. I don't like it yet. Nope. Two, ready, go. No? That's interesting. When you turn down the actual frequency on this thing, it doesn't respond to CD anymore. Just like quits. It's wild. I don't know why you'd make that choice. It seems weird. Okay, you know, here's the thing. All right, there's really only one good solution to this. And that is to use a second filter. There had to be a second spitter. Human. So let's do that. Let's just run this through the dual dagger, and then basically use the moon phase as like the low stuff, and we'll use the dual dagger as the high pass over the end of the whole thing here. Okay, so right now it's just all the way open. So I'm going to tune this up a bit more. Because if you turn the high pass up, I like the flipping it's doing in stereo. That's really cool. That's way better. And then it just disappears. Curve the envelope a little bit more too. That'll help. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like the gate. Could actually put that in the dagger. Just to give it a little texture, you know? Well, this is just a noise generator. This module is it does a bunch of shit. It's the weirdest random assortment of stuff. It's a blue lantern. It does noise, white noise, low pass white noise, high pass white noise, and red noise. And then it has a wave folder, just an input output with no CV. It has a pulse out based on the frequency that you're doing also. So it has like a pulse conversion in there. And then it has a thing that converts gates into triggers. It's great. I use the gate to trigger all the time because for some weird reason, these trigger outputs are literally labeled triggers, and they're not. They're gates. And the subharmonicon doesn't like gates to hit reset. It needs a trigger. And that's what I'm using it for, so that every 4 measures, the subharmonicon resets. 2, 3, 4, 3. Or sorry, every 2 measures. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So you hear it. Yeah. So. Yeah, the gates are coming from the Turing machine. And I can kind of apply them to a bunch of different places right now if I wanted. So this imager, if you listen, it's a mid-side imager, right? So right here is like normal, center, stereo. And as you start tweaking it, it starts to spread things around a bit more. Tweak the frequency a little bit by adding resonance on the high pass. Okay, that's good enough. Peachy Keen, Jelly Bean, all that other happy shit. agua. A break for agua and vapors. Yeah, so we need some lead voices. We need probably a pad of some sort. I'm thinking about like a loop, but maybe get like weird voices from random YouTube stuff and then get my video demonetized. That's always a fun one. I love that trick. Creators hate this one easy trick. Okay. That, or I did have an interesting idea. Let's do that instead. I think that'll sound cooler anyways. We're going to use the looper to just make a gooey miasma of G major tones. Just goo. Pure goo. And we'll throw it into the Zagreb because it is a goo filter. It is a high-quality gooey filter. Go into channel 4 of the submixer. Right now we got Bupkis because I don't have anything up there yet. All right. Let me turn down the chance of recording away on these guys. We'll put this to its medium buffer length, which I believe is 12 and 13 seconds for each channel on this thing. Put it at middle. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. I don't know why I heard that song today in some context, and I was recalled that like I really like the production on it. Actually, it's pretty cool. It's not a terrible song. I like a healthy dose of pop music every once in a while. You know, it's good for the soul. Keeps you in touch with the hip young crowd. You know. But let's just fire up a melodicer here into the Cloud Terraria. And then I'm going to get some LFOs going into the terrarium because it loves LFOs. It just loves them. Morph, just straight up morph, I think is good enough. Yoink. Really like this oscillator. It makes me want to get more things from Synthesis Technologies. But like, you know, they are not cheap. Let's put it that way. And their stuff is generally like large. All right, so we need a G minor 7 here, basically. Make sure everything else is down. Maybe we just do G's. Let's see what we got right now. Right now there should be sound coming from somewhere. Why is there no sound? What am I? Oh, filter's not up. No, just turn off loop. Just let it spew out a G major. And then I'll turn up the recording to 100%. And then we'll hear the loop start to layer with itself pretty quick here. While I tweak this here. There it is. There it is. No, I can't. Radio music is decided not to start today. Some days it turns on, some days it doesn't. It has issues. It's really frustrating. I took a really close look at it with some like magnifying goggles, and I could see absolutely no issues, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot. There we go. Yep. I may have to just buy a replacement because they're not that expensive. And then there's somebody else that makes the exact same thing, and I think it's also 4 HP. So this is just lovely, you know? Let's make it a bit more mid-heavy. You know, I'm glad you reminded me of that too, because I do miss it, and when it just doesn't work, it pisses me off. All right. I think it's enough of that. So there is our resulting loop. Now what can we do with it? We can turn it into a tinkle. That's fun. I think I'd kind of rather have it a muffled wad. There. Just a chewed up wad of something. Yeah, actually, you know what would be fun? Forget about the noise sweep. Let's just leave it as a noise sweep. Let's put this in there. It's just a G major chord now. All the time, but it constantly changes. Too bad we can't make it change like tonalities and stuff. But that's okay, it has its place, right? This will be earlier before I start the chord progression going. So it's all good. Let's get a little modulation going into that bass also. I kind of forgot about that. I did want to put a little bit of a slow LFO on the transform. Just a little bit. That's where the bass is going to live anyways. That, like... That's where it lives. Too much. Still too much. There we go. So now the sub just kind of fades in and out a little bit. All right, bass, you cool. You cool, bass. Okay. Leads. We need some fun leads. Well, I already have the terrarium, like, hooked up, basically ready to go. And it feels like that would be a great candidate to throw into the seal eggs. Seal eggs. Oh. So where are we at here? Oh, you're not going into a filter at all. That is a problem. Like, it's not in there. Channel B. Who wants this guy? Stuff. Things. I don't have any stereo filters left. No, I do. I have. I'm saving the Ikari for the R-bar. Well, maybe. Gives us options. Gives options, because then I could use this envelope for the VCA. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? And that is an attractive concept, because, yeah, let's do that instead, and then I'll use the Neutron for the R-bar, which is also peachy keen. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't have enough blue cables that are short. Man, I don't even have the tiny guys left. I'm all out. Damnation. Here, does a tiny purple guy, does this guy reach? Dude, if you reached, you'd be like my little hero. Nope, you don't. You suck. My moods are very mercurial. If that's the case, then let's just double up and use 2 of the semi-long blue cables. Swear to God, half of my stream is me talking about which cables I'm going to use. Have enough white? No, I don't have enough long white ones. Dang. Do I have another gray one? Don't. Damn. Damnation. Okay. That's fine. Whatever. I'm using half blue, half white. Life goes on. My goal is to eventually be able to fully color code each voice. And I just can never quite do it. It's like you need, I don't know, 12 patch cords in 3 different lengths each color. So like 36 cables per color to be comfortable. And that's just way too many. That's just so many cables. You know, red is drums right now and bass. So yellow is all of my synth arpeggios. The white and gray weird amalgamation is the loop, and then now this lead. So, speaking of which, where are we at here? This guy, that guy. We got nothing. My God, that's nice. Now we could just hopscotch the envelope here. That'd be easy enough. It's all going to be all about the filter. All right, now let's get an LFO going in the pan or the spread on this thing. We need some widening. This 8-measure rise and fall going. That's going to go into the level of fog on the sea legs, which is the level of the reverb. Now it's at its lowest. You should start hearing it kick in. Hear it kicking in. Oh, because I turned down this aux. Damn it. There it goes. Nice. Nice. Let's do a thing here. No, that's actually okay. That's low enough. That's just the raw sound. Oh! And that's the resonance is turned all the way down, by the way. This is when we turn it up. And this is kind of where we just started. We just started super mellow, you know? I don't really like that. right, lead number 2. We're going backwards for no particular reason. With no particular place to go. Remember when people used to write songs about dumb little things like that? Riding along in my automobile. You know. Like, let's just write a song about that. And then they did. Oh, I want to use the chainsaw for something, too. Oh. Do we pizza this? All of our analog is used up. Damnation. This needs to be... Let's go warp core. Warp core into... I think... Actually, let's see here. This is going to go into the Electus. Tom Servo, what's going on? Yeah, we'll go into the Morpheus filter for this guy. You popping in the channel the other day gave me a really good idea for a disc stencil. There's a disc that's called the Servo. And there's some real diehard fans of it. It's a nice disc. Let's crank up the input gain. Is that +0? We'll give it a couple dB. Probably doesn't need much. The warp core is pretty hot. That sounds good. Okay. Gonna need a bigger boat. I mean cable for this. Some exceptionally poppy, cracky sounds that I don't like. Or is it the uptick? I don't know. Oh, it's the attack. Huh. Why have I never noticed that before? It seems to be a Morpheus issue. Oh, yeah. Popping and cracking away. Bro, that's not cool. Okay. I get it. You having problems? We're going to swap it out. We'll use that filter for the R-bar then. As long as it has a good amount of input gain, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, let's overdrive filter. There we go. let's just set up a bus for this. Actually wanted to do one of these on the warp. Yes. Channel 2. 8th note. 8th note. Bipolar random. Channel 2. You're doing it. You're doing it. Good job, guy. Let's get that lead, a little bit of that 8 measure thing on the delay also. Yeah, but how cool would it be to just put a picture of Tom Servo on a servo? I could do that. There's your winner. There it is. What if we put this into the filter? A little bit too nutty. A little bit too nutball. There's the delay doing its thing. That's how that guy can start. Just little clicks. Something at the chainsaw. You know, this would be a really easy thing to do with the SIG. Like a really easy thing. Just a stochastic loop on a single G. Just a single G. Just give me a G, dude. And we'll throw in some eighth notes. And then we'll basically just run it through what? Damn, I have no filters left. I have no stereo filters. No, I do. I have the SEM. That's right. I always forget about the SEM. All right. The SEM is not ideal for this. I don't know. The SEM is a little weird. It's very, very dependent on its resonance. But for this is a really simple sound, so this might actually work totally fine. Hope so. Will it fit into channel 3? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Let's all pee. No, that's not good. I don't know. Let's make it be. Get. Ah, there it is. And that's not even tight. Okay, good. Give me blue cable. Give me blue cable. Long blue cable. Okay. And then we should be able to just take a treg directly out here. Put that into the frequency. Like that. Don't like the low octave. It's a 6-beat pattern. I can deal with that. quite. But that's good. Yeah, it's basically just going to be a spinny delay effect. He gets the 8 measure rise and fall though too. Oh, can I? I can't. Son of a bitch. It's only got the one CV in. Why aren't you stereo, Cinnamon? That's okay. That's an appealing little sound there. It's doing its thing. It's doing its jam. Yeah, poor radio music. It decided to not start. That's lame. Hey, Immortal Man. Yeah, that may be how we start the whole jam today. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, I'm like looking for, I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm a little disappointed in the SEM 20 ST. In just its behavior, it's just weird. I don't know. I can't quite wrap my head around it. You know, I was looking for nice dank analog goodness. And it's hard to coax that out. It really loves like tear your face off resonance like acid stuff. It loves that. Because the whole resonance section is basically from an MS-20 filter. Hence the SEM 20 ST, you know. All right. What else do we need? R-bar. R-bar. Thus unfolds programming of chords and things like that I really hate doing. I really hate it. No, this will be easy. This will be quick and easy. I'm going to keep it really, really simple. I'm going to only use 3 tracks, number one. That's going to be a big deal. So only using 3 different layers on that. I'm firing up Reason here, and I'm just going to play some like kind of G minor to G add 2 kind of things, just like real generic. Let's just shut off the clock for now because we got to resynchronize everything anyways. All these lights blinking and flashing and blinking and flashing and... Yeah, that is a bit of a problem on it. It has an input gain. It really just doesn't go high enough. And I don't know. And so the input gain is partially locked to the resonance control. Okay. Here, I'll show you. It's weird. Oh, the SIG stopped because I stopped the clock. Okay. Okay. So, like, you turn up the resonance and now it's, like, overloading big time. I don't know. Yeah, I wish it could coax another 10 dB of gain. But, yeah, maybe like we're just running it through a VCA first would solve the thing. I'm not going to bother. It's fine right now. It's okay. Or we just do that. Let's do that. Here's the thing. We're going to go left and right side out. I'm going to gate the VCA rather than there, which should give it a decent amount of see now I could kind of like isolate that the filter and use it as more of a sculpting kind of a tool here. Is this on linear? Yeah, it is. Damn. Pop, 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 crack. Adjust the speed of the attack a little bit, but not much. Damn it! Okay, let's reverse the order here then. Let's go oscillator into VCA. Here, these guys, yoink yoink. And then VCA into filter. Yeah. This is the way. Because then the filter will take care of some of the pops and crackles. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this will be a much better solution. Theoretically. Watch, it's exactly the same. Nope, it's not. So with the resonance down, you hear how much quieter it is. It's a little tiny bit of resonance. And it's like, just punches you in the face with mid-range signal. Like, whoa, dude. Like, settle down, buddy. Okay, no, what I wanted to do, though, was send that 8-measure rise and fall pattern. That was literally the whole point of this venture here. Yeah, it's nuts, man. It's really finicky. And I've gotten to sound good before. It does also have like high pass, no pass, with a sweepable low pass to high pass like band. So it's interesting. I think it's I don't know. I feel like it's either like Die Hard, like this thing will acid your face off, which it will, or it's like a good sound sculpting tool. But like, is that enough? You know what I want? I want a Mankato filter that's stereo. That's all. Give me CV for the like the stereo, like the balance, even like a span control. But if all you'd had to do was like give me a spread control or a pan, like it is on the Akari, that'd be super, super, super sweet. Because the Mankato is about the best sounding analog filter I've ever heard, just in terms of like, this thing is fat and it will kick you in the nards and then gently massage you back to health. It's beautiful. All right, let's see if we can't wrangle a couple of cables here while I'm paused. All right, we're nearing jam time. I just got to rig up the R-bar, which is going to take about 10 minutes or so. Hopefully no more than that, because I'm going to do a sequencer track and stuff like that too, which is always a challenge, as they say, as no one says, ever. It's not correct. Let's go ahead and run the little tiny purple mod cable, though. Boom. Purple mod cable, run. Yeah, well put. Character filter. That's it in a nutshell. Like, hell, that was probably a selling point on it, and I just didn't know what that meant. I just saw stereo SEM filter, and I was like, ooh, that could be totally sexy. But I didn't realize the whole MS-20 resonance architecture. But if it was a true SEM filter, that would have been like a 12 dB stereo filter, and I would have been like, that's kind of boring. I don't know, man. I don't know what I even want. You don't know what you want. That is true. Let's find some... You know what's a good one, honestly, is the... I go to this a lot, but Mellotron strings. They just somehow blend really, really nicely in the R-bar. Like that. Okay, there's that guy. So I think I'm gonna run part 2 from the Vector to this dude, but we still need some good playback head movement. And honestly, the best thing I found is just a good old Oct LFO. Actually, which one do I want? I think I want that one. I think that's probably the best one. Now, that's a little bit too fast. And this one's going to be a little bit too slow.
But this one was just right.
Yeah, it is too slow. And I thought, like, you know what would be a better idea? This would be a better idea. To run a channel of this Zadar as a looping LFO on shape B0, which is just a ramp up and down. So we're going to go there, infinite repeat, get to the time adjustment. How long? Let's see here. We're at 108 BPM. Okay, 108 BPM times 8 measures. No, 4 measures. So 16 beats at 108 BPM is how many seconds? Thank you, Google. 8.89 seconds. So now I can just, turn this guy up to approximately that. 8.89. That's a weird number. I'm sort of surprised. Oh, look at that. 8.89 seconds is like a default setting on that. Huh. I wonder if they know. They know. Okay. Now this guy is going to be E flat. I guess we're going to go four different chords. Okay, that'll do it. Should be all I need. So we've got 4 different things. Now we need to hook this up to a filter, cause it needs a filter. Yeah, it needs a filter. Yeah, definitely needs a filter. Always needs a filter. And this is going to need some input gain because the R bar is a little bit on the weak side. And this thing does have a shitload of potential input gain. You can turn up the input gain to like plus 50 dB or something stupid like that. By stupid, I mean awesome. Shit. I need these longer cables for the output. Otherwise, it's not going to reach. I want this guy going to the Aurora. It's kind of traveling a bit of a long distance here. Will it make it? Will it make it? I actually have some really long purple cables, so if it doesn't, this, you know what? Let's just use the really long purple cables. Damnation. Elation Station. Anybody know that track? Infected Mushroom? Off of Converting Vegetarians. I wake up. Such a weird tune. All right, buddy. We are going to harness you, though. You're going to get harnessed. Yeah, I want to be. Gurgle. Yeah, well, it seems like it kind of it fits with the output of the R bar particularly nicely, and I don't know what it is about it. It's just a little weird that it does, but I am happy with it. All right, so quarter note. No, what we really need is 2 whole notes. Oh no, this is for the subsequence. I don't want the 2 whole notes. I want the actual part. Unfortunately, using a subsequence for this is not going to work. So we'll go 2 whole notes on this guy here. All right. And then we need to send the output to wherever we are. Gate is going to be on. And pitch. Where is the pitch? I need to hit play here. Try to harness it. Nope. Let's bring it down a ways. Okay. So that's purple. We don't want purple. We actually want it to be starting on blue. So C4 is going to be blue. The blue layer on the R bar. So then I'm going to turn up the rate here. So what I want is A flat. That's going to be the second layer. I think it's probably going to be about that. And then the third layer, and then the fourth layer. Let's see here. Pink. Yes. Got it right the first time. And then orange. And then yellow. Baby! I got it the first time. I got it the first time. Oh, that makes me happy. This often takes like stupidly long to try to like rig up the voltages and stuff, but the more I do it, obviously, you know, the better you get. So in the meantime, though, I'm going to mute part 2 because I kind of don't want it to put out anything. And let's do this. Let's stop the clock. No, I kind of need to hear this. I need to listen to it. So let's do that. Hello? Okay, now unmute. It should go to E flat. Are you playing? No, it's not playing. Now it's playing. Why, yes, the Israeli duo. I think they're now living in LA, but yeah. Firing up the projector for video hijinks. Yes, yes. And Hallucinogen, which was my first exposure to Simon Posford and his mad brilliance. Yeah, man. That was really my first introduction to, like, electronic dance music being super cool. Like, before then it was like Kraftwerk, and I was bored to death. And there's still this little part of me that really doesn't get the fascination with Kraftwerk. My God, that's beautiful. Now, what would make that better? I don't know if I want to gate it. Okay. Yeah, I think... Let's see. Well, the easy thing would be to just run another... Nope, won't reach. Son of a bitch. Nope, that won't reach either. Son of a... That's okay. In the meantime, we get to listen to these glorious strings. Be all stringy and shit. Channel 3, slow, 8-beat, rise, fall, boom, done. Do it. Want resonance? Yeah, resonance is good. Hey, Mr. Ricky, and hey, Leo. Yeah, dude, Spangle, holy shit, yes. I mean, so good. So good. Nothing Lasts is like one of my favorite albums of all time. It's just like that seamless stuff and all the Brazilian musicians and stuff on there. Just, Okay. Let's mute part 2, though. This is the R-bar. I used Reason on my PC here to play back some Mellotron strings into the R-bar. It's going through the Morpheus filter. A healthy amount of input gain, because it always needs it. Okay, yeah, let's look into gating this somehow. Who wants to give us a gate pattern? Oh, you know what? It's totally in reach of the SIG. The SIG is good at gate patterns. So let's put one note on channel 2. And like hit play. And then same kind of thing. We're just going to go 8th notes and 16th notes in just about equal amounts. And I'm going to send an envelope out into Zadar number 2 over here. It's the only channel of Zadar that I have left. I have one envelope. Oh, no. I have the stochastic function. I have 4 more channels. Okay, never mind. Actually, maybe that would be the best thing to do. Does it reach? Nope, doesn't reach. Never mind. Son of a... So, channel C... And we can put a decent amount of warp on those guys. And then send this guy to the other input, the morph. Let's get a loop of about a measure. A little less reverb, honestly. That Aurora takes over, man. It's the closest thing that I've seen to a supermassive in a box. Where's my supermassive in a box? Where? Just port that shit to a daisy chip. Just do it. Somebody far more motivated and intelligent than I. Okay, so then we can just... Oh, this is a great one. This works. Because see, now I can just dial on and off the gating just by changing the morph CV amount. On the Morpheus, there's like a XYZ different things. It's usually frequency, morph, and transform. And in this case, transform is the resonance. Right? So, but it's got variable CV, and morph in this case does the same thing as frequency. Yeah, that would be a UI nightmare. Although, you know, the 4MS meta module, that's going to be hitting pretty soon. So you'll be able to load your VCV rack devices and or patches into it as a physical module in your Eurorack, and then have the CV controls on it are going to be like assignable to different parts of the patch. Like that's so wild. So people who bridge like Eurorack and VCV a lot, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't use VCV rack enough to like justify it. But like shit, man, if you had a small system, if you had like, you know, like an 84 HP like little system, and all you would need is that and like a couple of effects modules, and you could make some ridiculous stuff. Yeah, I probably ran into you at NobCon. I was the doofus with the big purple tie-dye shirt. The only one, it seems like. That's gonna be my tradition. Every year I'm just gonna wear tie-dyes as everyone else wears black t-shirts. And then I'll be like easy to spot on everybody's video. So there's that. So guess what? It is about time. DOS jam time. So we're going to down the lights completely. So we just have flashy lights in the background now. Now I need to synchronize everything. Okay. Looks like it's good to go. All right. Going to mute my microphone. Yeah. Classic. He left his mic muted. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you Sunday. And my only regret was that I ended it on the flatted 6 chord instead of on the 1. Bad. Naughty. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the trippy visuals. Because I know I do. And yes, hooking it up directly to OBS and stuff is definitely in the works. Like, I literally have right here a hardware HDMI mixer with like a built-in capture. But this PC is not good enough to run it. And I want to move everything over there anyways. So it's a whole thing. It's a big production. So sometime in the future. Summer maybe. I'm hoping. Anyways, nighty night, and hope to see you Sunday.